Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in joining our community, we do have open slots available in many of our campaigns. Our Tuesday early EXANDRIA campaign, our Fantasy High campaign, this one right here, our epic level Universal campaign in Friday evenings, our Dragonlance campaign on Saturdays, and our Greyhawk campaigns on Sundays. Guys, every one of these games are in a different world, universe with lore, gods, so many cool shits happening. And all of them are also fully rolled out and ready to go on the new 2024 stuff, which just got released today. So, if you're interested in any of that, be sure to reach out and let me know. Now, without further ado, Dresley, looks like you're giving us a recap.
Yes, last time on Fantasy High, the group decided to visit the nice little bed and breakfast to get some supplies and some food, where they quickly ordered one of everything. Or as the restaurant called it, the Dwarven Special.
Yes.
On helping out them carrying out some supplies that we purchased through, I realized they have a shitload of guns, like any other quaint little inn in the middle of the Midwest. Apparently, they've been rowdied about by a bunch of bikers. A chapter of the same bikers that we fucked up and took their bikes from before. So the group struck a deal. We don't pay for the supplies we asked for, and we help fend off this world's equivalent of the IRS. Because fuck taxes in there. Sadly, we were unable to salvage any of the bikes because they blew them up with grenades. Did get some cool leather gear and some flaming whips and a cigarette that lets you breathe fire. Fantasy. Then we decided to make the long journey back. Yeah, the cigarette lets you breathe fire. Did you forget about that?
I did.
You're the one who took it.
I know. I just wanted the cool cigarette.
Yeah, you actually have to light it and inhale it, but then, yeah, you'll have fire breathing for 1 hour. Read Potion of Fire Breath. All the cool magic.
We made it back to the wall, got a nice little rest, woke up bright and early by an owl that Sybil immediately turned to smush. Which is surprising because I thought familiars poofed. Unless that was a real owl.
No, he's a illusionist wizard. He made an illusion owl and then made it real.
Then we faced our first trial of this resurrection ritual. The 10-ton iron gates that are the only way in to the Badlands. Or the Cursed Lands. I forget what you called this.
The Cursed Lands.
Okay. Where each group had to select one person to lift up the wall to let the other part of the group pass through. Dresley was one of our friendly neighborhood dwarf was able to push it up. Not Durin, the other one. can't read his name. It's covered by the other two.
Dresley Durin?
Petra. I think
Petra.
that's his
Petra, yeah.
It's Petra. Dresley was the volunteer of the second truce that almost completely gave in to that, if not for the help of a suspicious white snake that removed his pain inhibitors. So he did not feel every bone in his body begin to snap. But he was able to lift the ball. Then Durin, who decided to turn into a bear because magic's allowed, and had a harder time lifting that wall than anyone else, surprisingly, but was able to lift it. And now, a bunch of children have been left on their own in the cursed lands where nothing grows or breathes or wanders that should be alive, to rescue their friend, Tony. And 3 people are on the ground clutching their bones.
Yep. So.
Why was the door so heavy? Who needs all that door?
Well, come on. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was.
Tell that to my broken femurs.
Oh, well, it'll be perfectly fine. You see Petra lying on the ground, and Holmes comes over and starts realigning his bones with loud snapping sounds. Oh, that's the stuff. Oh, yeah. But now, looking out here, sorry. Now I can spread them out so you can actually read their names. Where was I? Ah, yes. I was up here. As you look out beyond the gates of the wall, the world changes in an instant. The protective, almost reassuring presence of the wall behind you fades, and before you stretches the Midwest wasteland. A vast, desolate expanse that feels like the end of the world. The ground beneath your feet is coarse, a blend of sand and dust that shifts with the wind, swirling into tiny spirals before settling again, only to be disturbed once more by the constant, restless breeze. What was once a vibrant and thriving land now feels utterly forsaken. The sky above is an endless stretch of pale gray, and the light that filters through it casts everything in a cold, sterile glow. It's not the warmth of the sun, but something hollow, as if the very life has been drained from this land. Here and there, you can see the faint outlines of what used to be a jagged spire of stone jutting out from the ground. Half-buried ruins peeking through the drifting sands, broken walls that once protected cities and towers that once reached towards the sky, now crumble into nothingness. Their purpose lost to time. Everything here speaks of destruction, not sudden or violent, but slow, like the very land has been forgotten and left to decay. Your eyes follow the horizon, but it feels endless. The vast emptiness stretches as far as you can see, a barren wasteland that goes on forever, broken only by the occasional pile of rubble that barely protrudes from the earth. The ghosts of a forgotten age. Each ruin seems to whisper of a time when magic and kingdom flourished here, before the catastrophe that scorched this earth and buried its past. The air is dry and thin, carrying with it a faint, bitter taste of dust and something old, something that feels as if it should have stayed buried. Every step forward feels heavier, as though the land is pulling you down. There's no sound but the wind. No birds, no wildlife. Just the eerie, oppressive silence that fills the vastness, making you wonder if anything has survived here at all. It's a world stripped bare, a hollow echo of what was. And as you stand there staring out into the Midwest, the weight of history settles on your shoulders. This place was once alive, teeming with magic and civilization. Now it's nothing but dust and memories. A reminder of how a reminder of the fragility of everything that was once grand. Holmes pulls out a pocket watch, looks at it, closes it. All right. We'll take an hour, rest up, tend to your wounds. Once you're all functioning and ready to march again, we start traveling. We have to travel for approximately 8 hours before we can reach our first resting stop out here. We don't want to get caught outside of that area, okay?
Okay.
So, he will lean down and start helping Petra with all of his wounds as Theonidas takes the opportunity to, heal him up a little bit with some lay on hands to make sure all of his bones are set properly. Durin, luckily, you were in bear form, so the bear took a fucking beating. You're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you're hurting. Like, obviously, your body feels the strain of everything, but, like, your bones aren't shattered and destroyed, unlike, Dresley.
You okay there, buddy?
Ah. How do you realign bones?
Who here is proficient in medicine?
Probably Holmes.
Yeah, he's working on Petra.
That's probably it.
Oh, no.
I think Barnabas is proficient in medicine.
Maybe he changed a lot of his shit. Yeah, he is. 24. Hey, Dresley, bite your, sheath real quick. And he starts setting all of your bones. Very loud, very painful ordeal.
By the time he gets to my bones finish, you can see a hole through my cheek.
Now, Dresley, at the end of all of this, you look out and this place is the complete opposite of the wilds where you come from. There's no color here. Aside from you and, everyone around you. Nothing. I mean, beige isn't a color.
What are we, in the Shadowfell?
No, we're in the wasteland.
Huh. Like I try to like hear the dirt.
Hear the dirt?
He's Faye, man. The ground you walk on has a personality.
Yeah. It sounds sandy and coarse. Did you guys do any research before coming out here?
I think that was Sybil's job as the leader.
So you guys have no idea what you're in for.
I'm waiting for Sybil to respond.
Only the stories you've told us in our time here.
Yeah. He looks over at Petra, who smiles, beaming wide. The stories they told you. I guess I should be the realist then. Everyone else wants to think of this as some type of fantasy. You see that land out there?
No? Oh, yeah.
The wasteland stretches on like it's got no end. That's the result of one man's madness. A mage so powerful and reckless he thought he could reshape the world itself. He didn't just destroy cities. Didn't just burn crops or topple towers. He ripped the life from the land. Tore it apart like it was nothing more than a spell component in one of his grand experiments. And now, all that's left is this. This place. It used to be something. Villages, trade routes, families. My ancestors, they fought to protect this land. Just like the Marwoods. Just like the Thorns. And Eldergreens. We stood together when the Midwest was still whole back then. People traveled freely. Prosperous region, rich in resources, brimming with magic, but then that mage. Some called him Maldrak, others the Mad One. He decided it wasn't enough. He wanted more power. And he'd stop at nothing to get it. He tapped into forces that should have been left alone. Ancient magics that no one, no matter how skilled, should tamper with. At first it was small. People noticed strange happenings. Crops dying overnight, animals going mad. Entire towns experiencing drought while the lands next to them flooded. But it spread faster than anyone could stop. The ground itself started to break apart, magic pure and raw seeping into the earth, poisoning everything it touched. The mage's power grew beyond his control, and before anyone knew it, the land was left like this. Barren, dead, twisted. Hundreds of thousands died. Those who didn't, they fled. Those few that stayed behind thinking they could fight or fix it, they didn't last long. Now this place is a graveyard, though you won't see any bones. The land swallows everything. Buildings, roads, bodies, all gone. What's left is a hollow shell, and whatever still lingers here, well, it's not living, not anymore. You'll find remnants of that time buried out here, sure, but old ruins, bits of magic that somehow survived. Be warned, not everything that's buried stays dead. There are things that were twisted by the magic, creatures, spirits, maybe even remnants of that mad mage himself. They say the land hungers for more, like it's alive. My opinion, it's dead as can be. That's what makes it so hungry. Anyone foolish enough to dig too deep or stay too long finds themselves claimed by it. We protect this wall for only a couple of reasons. It's not just to keep what's beyond from getting in, but to keep people like you from wandering out there unprepared. You might think you're ready, but you're not. No one ever is. Not really. But we don't have a choice. We have a plan. We have to cross. We have to get to our objective. Just remember, the only people you trust are the people who came through that gate with you. There is nobody else out here.
Well, let's do a pursue not linger too.
Yep. We'll definitely try. So, during the short rest, is anybody doing anything other than healing up?
Grizzly's not smart, but he would like to ponder that question I put in chat.
I would what Faye could do here.
A land of madness that constantly shoots up the dead? They would love it.
Guys, I think Dresley may be having a stroke. I mean, I looked at his question, and he's definitely having some...
I would what Faye could do here.
Some trouble articulating.
Somebody call the Bondulants.
But yes. Barnabas will hand you the book, Sybil, just as a little reminder.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Yes.
some shrooms while we're all waiting around.
You're gonna do shrooms.
Shrooms
here.
out here.
I will spend this hour studying the ritual that we need to do to bring Tony back.
Alright. During your bold one, Mr. Grinch.
No, I'm a shark.
I am going to make that audio, by the way, of Darren Shark do. I'm working on it.
Be a crime not
Oh
to.
yeah, Pyre missed that.
Oh, yeah. Darren, please describe your new aesthetic for Pyre.
So,
Click on
Pyre,
token.
I am now wearing a shark onesie with these bitchin' sunglasses and a constantly lit cigarette. You may applaud.
Did you stumble across a couple of things at like your local Kmart? Like, is this what's happening?
Kinda. We went to the Beyond section of Bed Bath & Beyond.
I don't even think that's a cigar. I think that's a Nerf dot.
No, it's a cigarette.
Well, it's got an orange tip, and it's not on fire. It looks like that you shoot.
Oh wait, what did I put in my mouth this time?
I'm just messing with you there, and it looks pretty keynote.
Yeah.
Sybil, you may roll a religion check.
Okay, guidance.
Ooh.
That's
Don't worry, you gotta-
horrifying.
Don't worry, we have at least a day and a half to keep looking at this. If we don't run across anything. What are the odds?
Roll a d100, motherfucker. The Wall Guardian's religion is centered around warriors'
So
honor,
close.
valor, and the afterlife in your board, Sybil.
Yeah.
You got that far into the book, and fuck, fantasy. Like,
That does sound pretty fucking.
Sybil just thinks, it sounds like poor people shit.
Yeah. I don't die, so like.
blah, 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 something about Valhalla, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
feasting,
My
blah, blah, combat.
my real interest is not necessarily learning about it so much as finding a way to basically twist it
Mhm.
in a way that we can in fact bring Tony back without, calling to Valhalla, because that's not gonna fucking work.
Yeah, well, first you need to learn how it works to know how you can twist
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a soda bottle. You can brute force twist it the opposite way, and eventually it'll open or break. But you're not really a brute force type of gal.
Yeah. No, I'm just letting you know what my real intention is with this.
Oh, I'm aware. Yeah, fuck their sacred traditions. You want Tony back.
That's the whole point.
So, everyone, after you take a short rest, after just getting through the gate, you all begin traversing. Stepping out into the sands, you do feel like they are trying to absorb your footsteps into them, and periodically, when inevitably you have to stop to use the bathroom, get sand out of your boots. Oh, that's a benefit of the onesie. You can't get sand in your boots. Wow. Amazing. So, yeah, while you were dealing with that, you do notice that the sand is actively swallowing you up, and the longer you stand still, the quicker it seems to do that. Not at a pace that's concerning, I mean, it's obviously concerning, just not at a pace that is debilitating to your movements. Now, you continue wandering out in this area, and eventually, you see what appears to be once a windmill crashed over onto its side. All of the blades that would be connected to the wheel itself have broken down over time and slowly began to become absorbed by these sands. When you get over towards it, you notice something strange. There's a half-eaten body out here. The body's clearly not humanoid. In fact, it's gray in its nature, and its physique is too large and bulbous to be anything that was humanoid. But the top half of it is completely eaten, from about the stomach up.
Gross.
When
How far is it?
It's right over towards that windmill, maybe 30 feet away from you guys as you're passing.
Okay. Oh, we're pretty close. Okay.
Holmes sees that, and he'll give a very quick signal of halt, which anybody here proficient in Thieves' Cant would understand, and anybody proficient in Survival would understand. Everyone else, you bump into somebody. So who here bumps into somebody?
I have Thieves' Cant and Survival.
I have survival.
I have survival.
Sybil.
No. I'm a city girl.
Okay, so you bump into Holmes's back as he holds up his fist for some weird reason. And stop it! Stop! Shoot! You scared me.
Where?
What? No! Stop!
Oh.
Do you always smell like that?
Yeah.
Not you.
I smell like cider. Whatever.
Reconsider.
Keep in mind, you only you wouldn't have to smell his head. He's so shorter than you. Yeah, he's short as shit compared to you. Well, compared to everybody, he's a halfling. So, you guys watch as Holmes gets over towards the body and starts looking at it a bit more closely. Are any of you proficient in nature? That's what I thought. And I think Barnabas
No, I
is
am.
no.
I
Oh,
am.
okay. Yeah. So, you can go up there in 10. Whatever this thing is, it's definitely not an animal, and it's definitely not a humanoid. By your best guess, it's some type of very large monstrosity. Its hind legs, up to about where the bottom of its belly would be, is about as tall as you, Durin. And the
Guys,
top
I
half,
think it's dead.
the top half looks like it was ripped and bit off of it.
I think it's dead.
Holmes just rotates and looks over at you. Really?
Like, pretty sure.
Alright, let me roll for Holmes. Come on, Holmes, you're good at things. Oh, I never saved his thing to his sheet. Holmes. This is the bottom half of a bullet. Male. Means we're dealing with a pissed off female around here. During mating seasons, males try to breed with the females, but if they get overpowered by them, the females rip them apart and destroy them.
Farming.
I take one step away from Sybil.
I look over at him. Good choice.
All right, keep your eyes peeled. Petra, you're to the far left. Durin, I suggest that you be at the far side of your group as well.
Okay.
And as you begin walking, Holmes pulls out a broom, with his group being in the front, and starts sweeping it from side to side. Durin, you notice that underneath the top layer of dust and dirt out here, there's stone. And as you step on them, this strange thing begins to happen. You can sense things without seeing them.
Cool.
It's just a shrooms kicking in, no pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally not a new species ability.
The world may never know.
Is it just me? Like, is calling a creature a species? That feels so much worse than being called a different race, right?
It's to beat
Yeah.
allegations.
But it just feels like a wrong word, like you're a different species.
Yeah, and their answer to half races is also half species or half races is also flawed.
It's stupid.
I think they should have gone with lineage or ancestry.
Yeah, those are better words than species. What is he, a fucking frog?
Am I?
Unless-
No, I'm a shark.
Unless the DMG implements Spelljammers as a base level of all the multiverses, I don't think it will matter ever.
We're gonna keep saying races. It's easier. So, as that is happening, Durin, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Oh. Groups, man.
11. There is so much going on with your feet right now, dude. We roll? Oh. Hey, Durin.
Yeah?
Something just moved under the ground. Past you all.
Oh. Hey, does the ground move around here?
Oh, shit. Alright. Separate. All of you get in your formation. You see their group goes running off someplace else, and here you guys are. Position yourselves how you would like to be. You sensed it somewhere around, like, here, Durin, and then it disappeared.
Oh, okay. I will slowly preamble towards that.
And everyone else? Oh, Sybil goes running the fuck away.
Oh, was I muted?
Yes.
I said, create distance between yourselves, form a circle.
I just sort of, I check my mag to make sure my infinite bullets are in my infinite magazine.
Get my sword weapons ready, and I just Durin apparently knows where this thing is, so I'm keeping an eye on where he's going.
All right. As all of you preparing yourselves, I'd like you to roll me initiative, please.
Darren, you can go first. You rolled first anyway.
Cool.
Wait, why is it rolling 2? Or does it? Oh, it's automatically tracking advantage now. That wasn't working before. Okay. All right, so my first roll was right, 19.
Not that it really changes anything.
Yeah. Well,
Good.
yeah, I wouldn't have gone past Sybil anyway. Okay.
All right. So, you all sense the movement now of something closer to the surface, maybe only 10 feet beneath it, as it starts rippling through the sandy area and sending portions of it rippling upwards and around. It seems to be rotating around you all, going counterclockwise. Sybil, you are first as you are seeing this happening.
Okay, I'm going to start with a bonus action, and I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis. And that'll be 10, and I'm going to make it psychic instead of cold.
It's 10? I thought it was your level.
No, it's second level, so it's 10.
Oh, it's not your level, it's the spell level. Yeah, sorry, it's been a minute for that spell.
Well, they
Yeah.
changed how initiative advantage works.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
And then with my action, I'm going to dodge.
Okay. Dresley, you see it rotating around under the sands as well, about 10 feet deep.
10 feet deep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it though. It's like I'm seeing it move. It doesn't count as it, right?
You've seen tremors, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you're seeing. The sand pushed up and moving.
I'm for like spells clarification.
You do not see the creature.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fully aware of it, you just cannot see it.
How long is a longsword?
Like 5-6 feet?
Long.
Too deep to
Yeah.
stab it. Okay. I guess I take dodge. If that's still a thing, right?
Yeah, it is.
Alright, yes, that's my turn.
Durin, you sense it with much more accuracy. And keep in mind, because of blind sense, tremor sense, you can see it.
So where is he?
Like right here, but 10 feet further down.
Sorry, can you speak that again?
Here. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer, that's why. Here, but 10 feet deep.
Ah.
It is a big one.
What do I want to do about that? I am going to... I'm gonna walk a little further this way, and then I'm just gonna ready an action for when it comes up.
Okay. Pyre.
I don't know where this piece of shit is, but spacing out, so I will space myself out here. Oh, hold on. I need to do a thing. My boy. My definitely human boy.
Wow, look at that human-looking token. It's a dog until you change it.
I know. I was telling Drezzy earlier. It's like part of me doesn't want to change it just to commit to the bit.
Yeah, it's a dog. It's a boy.
It's just a man with a dog's head.
Oh, that's horrible. I hate that.
So he's a wolf. He's a wolf man.
No, I don't like any of this.
You don't deserve to see me at my best if you can't see me at my worst. Oh! Anyway. Man's having an existential crisis over there.
All right, so action.
I will hold an action to shoot the sandworm. That's what I'm calling it right now.
Okay.
And then for my steel defender, I will have him dodge.
Good. Pyre, you're 1. Dresley, you're 2. Sybil, you're 3. Durin, you're 4, 5, and 6. You move the furthest.
Yeah.
Movement attracts them. You've seen Tremors.
And the dog is 8, 9, 10.
Oh, that's right. Pyre, you're 1. Dog is 2. Dresley, you're 3. Sybil, you're 4. Durin, you're 5, 6. Dog. Thank you,
No.
Dresley.
My dog!
It would have gone
and-
for you.
Well,
So-
he has disadvantage anyway, so that's good.
You watch as the creature moves down between all of you and then quickly leaps out from the sandy dunes. This horrific monstrosity jumps out with a shield-like cranium in front of it as it leaps into the air by about 15 feet and it lands down heavily on the ground.
Ah! I fire.
Yep, before it gets
Let's
into that melee range. Definitely.
Yeah, I will also be doing my held action.
Yes, you will. 8 misses. 17 just barely hits. 15 misses.
And then fire. Ooh, shit.
22 hits.
For 11 piercing.
Ooh.
This gun is great, guys. I just need to get a suppressor for it, and I'll be golden.
All right, and it's going to land right here.
Ah!
Pyre and Doggo. Strength or dexterity saves. Your choice.
Dexterity for my defender because he has advantage on it because of dodge.
Yep, he has advantage on dexterity.
And we'll do him first. 23. Hog.
Oh, he's good.
Alright, now for me. Oh, 19. Nice.
Nice. Good job, guys. So that is going to be 14 bludgeoning and 14 slashing, halved each one for only 7.
So 14 altogether.
Unless you have
4.
resistances.
Yep.
Yeah.
And both of you are going to be pushed 5 feet away as he charges through you.
Ow. That.
It opens up a gnarly maul right on your doggo. 18 to hit.
My poor dog. Yeah, an 18 will hit.
30
I think.
points of piercing damage.
Hey guys, my dog's down.
As it rips into the mechanical creature, tearing it asunder and sending it flying everywhere. You all watch as this large monster holds its head up and starts screeching an unholy sound into the air.
I had to repair that. That is not cool.
Now it's licking its chops while pacing back and forth looking at you. Sybil, your turn.
Yes, sir. I am going to cast Phantasmal Force.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Intelligence, wait, it has a minimum requirement, right?
You're thinking of the higher powered
No.
one.
No, it doesn't have an intelligence requirement.
Okay. What does it believe?
So it is enclosed in a cage. There's a cage all around it, and around each of the bars of the cage there is a snake that is that are constantly like
Nice.
trying to bite it.
Nice. Nice.
But that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. The Boule believes it is in a cage. So where's the icon for it's a dumbass?
There's no cage icon.
Yeah, it's a dumbass. Dresley, your turn.
Well, I still have no idea what the hell just happened. I just saw it eat a dog.
Nom.
5, 10, 15, 20 flanking with Pyre.
Yeah, you are.
All right. Long sword strike.
$24 hits.
7 slash.
Hell
Dagger Nick. 21.
That hits.
Three
Ooh.
piercing, 6 sneak.
Nice on the sneak.
And how you did it on Sunday, bonus action dagger.
You need 2 weapon fighting to do that.
So that guy had the feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was his human feat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured I'd try.
Hey, it's worth a shot when you get that feat. So then you'll have 4 attacks in a turn. Fuck fighters.
That's all I got, unfortunately.
All right, Durin, you're up.
So it's still above ground, right? Just to be
Yeah.
absolutely clear.
Yeah, it used all of its movement to get into its attacking position.
Okay, in that case, same bullshit.
21 hits, 19 hits, for a total of 12.
Woo!
You guys see the blasts of fire shooting out from Durin's hands that seem to add this luminescent glow to the terrain that is completely different from anything else around here.
Alright, I think I'm good with just that, yeah.
All right, Pyre.
Well, Paya wants to bring up his boy. I think it still makes death safe. Let me double check here real quick. Pretty sure it does.
I can't wait to have the DMG so I can just see what summons get and shit like that. Because most of them, they're just destroyed at 0, right? But maybe it's different. I hope it is. It'd be making them a lot cooler.
Yeah, the battlesmith thing is weird.
Okay, no, I think once it's just down, it's down. No, I should have death save throws. It just says when it dies. So I guess what dying means that it does have
As an
throws.
NPC, they die immediately. Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah,
Alright.
because you're able to resummon it for a first level spell slot, I think.
Yeah, I can. It's a good thing I've got all of mine. I have not had to use any of mine yet. I will. I can't shoot it up close.
You can.
You
You're
can.
just at disadvantage. But it's restrained, so you're having a straight attack roll.
True. Very true. I will. Yeah, you know what? I'll take a quick step back here, just that way I'm not suffering. I don't know if it gets an attack opportunity because the Phantasmal was or not.
If the mending spell is cast on it, it gains 2d6. Oh yeah, that's irrelevant to me right now. So it will still get an attack of opportunity because it would
Disadvantage.
slam against the things trying to attack you. But Sybil's going to get your damage, and it has disadvantage.
Oh, fantastic!
All right. 8. Sybil, roll your phantasmal damage from all your snakes biting it.
Nice. So I'm guessing. So does my shot have advantage then?
Yes, it would. Also, Durin, your other shot would have hit because you would have had advantage as well. I'm considering, based off of what you put it in, it's restrained.
Yeah. 21
That'll hit.
for 7. Not great.
Pew!
And that is a turn.
Okay. It is going to turn around and snap over at you, Dresley. 11. Sybil, roll your damage.
It still has disadvantage?
Yeah, it's inside of a cage in its mind.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of my sap.
No, it's inside of a cage in its mind.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes
It's making these weird movements as it's attacking you. Like, the physical body could hit you, but it's, like, deviating downwards for some reason. All right, that's its turn. Sybil.
Okay, because it is now my turn, it takes the damage. So it takes 10. Psychic.
Do we have to spare the next thing if it killed itself?
This is definitely counts as somebody killing it.
And then I'm just gonna Mind Sliver.
You mean I get to make an intelligence saving throw?
Yeah, you get to make an intelligence saving throw.
With a -4. Oh, thank God. Sorry, with how I've been rolling saves,
I know, it was horrifying, especially after I put Agonizing Blast in the fucking Mind Sliver.
Yeah. 8. Well, you guys watch as the Boulet's head explodes, like in Tremors. However,
That was cool.
under the assault and sky, under the assault that is happening out here with the blaring lights coming up, you guys see off in the distance a creature approaching.
Is that a freaking manticore?
This winged, gnarly-looking lioness begins descending down, flying towards you all, as it hovers right off the ground. And a new challenger has arrived.
And a new challenge.
So, Sybil, the rest of your turn?
Well, seeing that this thing just arrived, I am going to do the correct thing and, That is the correct thing. I have done it. That's my turn.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Correct.
Dresley, there's a bird.
Okay, my brain is trying to remember the rules of this place. Every time we kill something, we have to let something else go.
You kill
This-
one thing, you spare another.
So we can down it, we just can't kill it.
Correct.
Okay,
Which has been
makes-
outlined to all of you.
Okay, I just want to make sure on that.
You can't spare something without first beating the shit out of it. Either
Okay,
mentally or physically.
I'm just gonna toll the dead this fucker.
Dong.
Bad damage.
13.
Made
No
it.
damage.
Fuck. I guess I'll just move. How far away is it from me? Yeah, I'll move back another 10. Yeah, there we go. Make it work for it.
Alrighty. Durin.
Goddamn binaries. I'm going to produce flame and just hold on to that until it's close enough for me to throw it at it.
Produce flame. So hold action, produce flame.
Well, no, action produce flame. I just don't throw it as part of that action.
Okay, so you'll throw it next turn, not.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Pyre.
Well, we now have another flying thing coming at us. That's a bit unfortunate. I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna aim up, shoot at it.
Go for it.
Ready, aim, do, roll, natural 20. 14.
14 just barely hits.
There we go. Whoa, hey, not bad. Stop moving my way over here.
Can anyone see its health?
I cannot.
I cannot either.
However, being
Now you
that
can.
There it is.
Ooh, good chunk out of it.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
that is my turn.
Alrighty. The Manticore! Pyre. Misses. Dresley. Misses. Sybil.
Does 11 hit?
No.
Okay. And it remains 30 feet off the ground as it's flying around.
Oh, fuckers, serpentining.
Hey, that's Sybil's thing. Sybil. She's a serpentine. See?
Oh,
Screw you, I'm funny.
Let me read
no,
this
that
really
was just
quickly.
me not realizing it in time.
Okay. I am going to cast Command. And in its mind, it will basically feel the urge to flee, since I'm doing this psionically.
6. Okay, so next round it will flee.
Mhm.
The target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means.
And that's my turn, yeah.
Dresley.
Um, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. There we go. Toll the dead again. But now it gets the big number, which is a 3.
Wisdom! It takes the 3. All done?
Yep.
Durin.
Okay. I'm going to. Where'd it go? There's the map. I'm going to move closer to it. Okay. And gonna hawk that flame.
Hawk through it. I think that meme's done and over.
Yep.
It's unfortunate. It was funny.
So it takes 2 points of damage.
Hell yeah, it does. All done?
Yep.
Hiya.
This thing's still flying around.
It
What
is.
is the range? What is the range on this fucking thing again? A 30-60. Okay. I want to get a good shot at it. I need to get there. Can't even do.
Nope. You can shoot at disadvantage.
It's through again. Right here.
This one doesn't believe it's in a cage.
Oh shit. Coming out of my cage and I'm doing just fine. Alright, disadvantage. Listen, this is where the double natural 20 comes in. 16.
16 will hit.
Bang.
Jeez, your
Ooh.
damage.
I love my gun. Honestly, guys, I think I need to be an advocate for guns now. Just saying, this shit rocks.
I wonder how much damage you do if you had Gildart's shotgun.
I mean, we can steal and find out.
I have it.
It
I
is
stole
going
it.
to dash all the way down here.
Guys, I think I kind of want to toot my own horn here. I don't think he likes the gun.
As it flies and flies and flies, towards the end of that, it seems to be rearing to turn back around.
Okay, I stand corrected. I think he definitely doesn't like the gun.
Sybil.
How far is it currently?
It flew 100 feet away, so it is 115 feet away. Plus 30 feet in the air, so add 15, 130 feet away.
Sure.
I get
I-
on the nose for a bit. You think he would think this is too much trouble.
Nah, it's the waste. Everything's trouble.
I'm going to walk up to here, and I'm going to stand there looking at it, and I'm going to try to intimidate it to dissuade it from coming back.
You are way too far away for it to see you that
Too far?
clearly. Yeah.
Okay, that's
I mean,
fine.
everyone's going to be holding their turns until he's in range to do anything at this point.
Yeah, can I do that? Can I hold my intimidate action?
Yeah.
Then I'll
So
do that
you
then.
hold sass. Just...
I hold sass. Correct.
All right, Dresley.
I'm going to hold Toll the Dead until it's within 60 feet.
All right. Durin.
Hold produce flame until it's within range.
Paya. Paya?
I'm also going to wait until it comes into range, and I'm going to narrow down my sight line. I'm going to aim and ready shot when it gets close enough.
Perfect. $85 feet away. Cool. Sybil.
Wait, it
Sybil.
dashed to 120 and then it...
It was already far away, and then it dashed 100 feet away.
But if it was 150, it dashed to be 50 feet away.
What?
If it's dashing to come back.
It's not. It
Oh.
has a ranged tail spike attack.
Oh, okay.
Sybil, 15? I think that misses. 7 misses. 18?
18, I think, would just hit, probably.
All right, that'll be 7 points of piercing damage, Sybil.
Okay. I still have temporary hit points.
Then it'll fly back a little further. Sybil, this thing is smarter than the boule.
How far is it currently?
100 feet away.
100 feet? Okay. Let's see. Well, since it's not gonna come, then I'm going to back. And let them deal with it. And I will take my dodge action.
Dresley.
Yeah, I get...
115?
The farthest range thing I have is 60, so I guess I'll keep holding.
Hold. Hold. You don't have any javelins? No,
No.
yeet sticks?
No, I have no yeet sticks.
Paladin without yeet sticks. Alright.
And I don't have Eldritch Blast.
A warlock without Eldritch.
Nah,
Durin, you're up.
we're different here.
I'm going to do something a little different,
Okay.
and I'm going to take out some weed and use it as a material component I definitely don't need because it doesn't require one. And cast fog cloud around us.
Ooh, let's go. Fog. Cloud. Come on.
Technically, it's a dank cloud, but
It's a tank cloud. You
This is what we
passively have a
realized.
fog cloud all around you.
This is where we realize the average speed at the wastelands is 15 miles an hour.
Is that 20-foot
Really?
radius?
It's
Yeah.
a very weird shape.
Yeah, fuck it. Just draw a circle. So if you go to the measurements tool and do circle,
nope. that's
snap
too
to
much.
corner. Yeah. You can hold control, drag outwards 20 feet, release. Oh, wait, is it shift? And it'll stay there. I have to use my measurement tool, though, so, like, you have to do this. So hold shift while you're drawing the circle. Like, and you're doing the measurement tool. Oh, is that where you want it?
I was going for, like, just around us, but can you see?
Oh, where mine is, yeah.
Yeah, you can't move it that way. That's the only downside of it.
Yeah.
Yep, this is all annoying.
Don't worry, they'll import assets eventually.
Yeah.
Is that about right?
Nope,
I
you
a
have to
hard
go
time.
from left to right. If you go diagonally like that, you get extra distance. Yep. Now release both at the same time. Perfect.
Does that do it?
Yeah, it's stuck
Yeah,
on the
we can
map.
see.
I'm the purple one. I did it.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
Durin, you make a dank cloud encompass you and your allies that leaves it heavily obscured.
Okay, now we just act like we're not here, and it won't know we're here.
Now let's look at the heavily obscured rules in the new 2024 Player's Handbook in our compendium. You
We
have
gain
the
full cover plus
blinded.
10.
You have the blinded condition while trying to see something in a heavily obscured space. Let's go over to blinded.
Making this man look up everything tonight.
Hey, I'm double checking the rules because it's not like, you know. Where the
Yeah,
fuck
it's
is
not
it?
like we've had like 10 years to read them.
It's a new book. I'm just making sure. Damn.
Yeah, it's not like we've had 10 years to read them.
That was the
You
joke,
say.
Joe.
Oh, I'm
just
trying
came
to
out
read.
today.
I don't know what you're. While you have the blinded condition, you experience the following effects: can't see. You can't see and automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. Attacks affected. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. So they're disadvantaged to attack you, which equals out to straight attack.
That
I don't
doesn't
like-
make any sense.
I don't like how that works. If you're in there, like, hiding and shit, yeah, like, you can now roll stealth in here, though.
Well, not me, I just used my action.
Correct. Pyre.
Well, unfortunately, I can't see shit right now. That's unfortunate for me. However, I do feel as though I will be harder to hit now because there's smoke everywhere. I'm just going to, just in case, I am going to ready a shot. I understand it's with disadvantage, but it'd be really funny if I still hit through the smoke.
Okay. When it gets in range, shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. And, Durin, is your ability blind sight? Or tremor sense?
Tremor
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 sense.
sense.
Okay, good.
on stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be on the
Currently in
ground.
a
He
desert.
is stoned. Anyways, but Manticore turn.
Ah, man, it's that easy to get around?
No. All right. It'll fly forward 30 feet. And it's going to start shooting it off attacks at disadvantage. Pyre.
That's a miss.
Durin.
Miss.
Dresley.
Still hits, but not a crit.
Not a crit. 7 piercing on you, Dresley. You're sitting the... All right, I'm ready. Oh, fuck, that hurts.
If only was that monk, I could have caught it and throw it back at it.
I know. Sybil, you're up. You can still hear the sounds of Dresley getting pelted by the needles.
Yeah.
Large spikes.
Yeah, sounds like a him problem. I'm just gonna stay here and dodge. I have nothing to do with any of this anymore.
Warlocks, man. I casted 2 spells. I'm out.
I still have my cantrips, but I need to see.
Tresley, you're up.
I guess I'll stealth. Because God knows I'm not hitting this thing until it gets closer.
Yeah, roll a stealth check.
Do I get advantage because of cloud?
Because you're invisible, yeah.
Oh, no guidance.
11.
So 11.
That is a failure. You have to hit 15.
Well, that's my turn.
Yeah, it's really the blood that's making you go, fuck, there's blood. Durin.
That's me. I'm going to also do the stealthies.
Let's go. Advantage. 4. I feel like Durin's just laughing his ass off at the fact that he's hotboxing his allies. Pyre.
I still can't see shit. But I do know that someone next to me. So you know. Can I pick my head out of the fog to see if the manticore
5
flew
feet
away
of
or-
movement.
Oh, where you at?
Hey, there he is.
I don't see him.
Oh yeah, because it's dark. You would see the silhouette down here 80 feet. Wait, do
80.
fire Ganassi's not have dark vision? Oh, that's why you
No
can't see.
Ganassis have dark vision.
So
It's
stupid.
stupid.
So stupid.
What are you talking about? I have dark vision.
You do?
Thank
Yeah,
God.
see? I'm a fire genasi. If I didn't have dark vision, I'd be very upset.
Goliaths don't.
Well, that's a Goliath problem, ain't it?
He is his own torch. He's the human torch. Anyways, yeah, you can make out the sight of something in the sky attacking.
Yeah, all Ganassi have dark vision now. It used to be that only fire Ganassi had.
Wait, how far is he?
80 feet from you.
Okay, fantastic. I have a better idea. Oh no, I put my fucking infusion on the pistol, not the light crossbow. Fuck.
You went with pizzazz over range.
I held the gun sideways. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? This won't work. Out of annoyance, I pointed the direction. And I go. I point the gun and I pulled the trigger, but instead of a bullet coming out, I should have firebolt out of it.
Hell yeah, there you go.
Ah!
Misses.
I go back and smoke.
Yep. He wants the smoke. Okay, so none of you are stealthing yet, right?
Not well.
All right. So Pyre, Durin, Dresley, all at disadvantage. $18. God damn it, Dresley.
Still
Oh my god,
hits.
Dresley. Holy shit.
I'm doing my job as the tank.
Guys, I'm so glad that all of us are in this smoke and not getting hit at all.
God!
Dresley, you thought you were well hidden by staying in the exact same place. No one ever checks the same place twice. 7 more to you.
I only got 1 level in Rogue. I haven't taken my classes yet.
Yep. That's 7 more for you.
Guys, can you hear that? Dresley's cheering because he's not getting hit either.
Sybil.
Sybil will let out a sigh, and she will say, in case you haven't noticed, the only ones at a disadvantage are us. And then she'll stealth.
Go ahead. $20. Mysteriously, her voice echoes throughout all of the fog, and she blends in and disappears. Dresley.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. 25. And I'll stealth.
Let's go. Oh, he moved.
That's a...
Your stealth. Finally. 17. Let's go.
That's one of the things I put skilled into, by the way.
Can't figure out over Dresley's chair. All right, you are now sneaky, Dresley. Durin. 14 just barely doesn't pass. Paya.
Oh my god. Alright, guys, I want you to watch a professional at work here. Even with heavy armor, what can I say? Actually, did they take the plate? Did he take the plate armor away from me? The half plate away from me?
Who'd you get it from?
The illusionist dude who
Your
Our
principal?
teacher. Yeah, the
Yeah.
teacher. Yeah. Yeah.
The illusionist dude. Your principal.
yeah, him.
No, he
Shut
wouldn't
up.
take that back. He just gave it to you.
Yeah.
So 20 straight roll. You're stealth now. The only person who isn't stealth is now Durin. It is going to attempt to shoot where Dresley and Pyre were. But the only one that's actually going to hit, potentially, is Durin. 17. All right. So that is 7 for you.
Oh no, my first hit in a while.
Con save to maintain concentration on your spell.
Oh.
Well, guys, it was nice having the fog cloud up for as long as we did.
All right, the fog cloud's gone.
Oh.
And now all of you are no longer stealthing.
I feel as though we should have seen this coming.
But the creature did get a lot closer to you all. Now it flies in, ready to pounce and kill. Sybil!
Quick, bum rush him.
I still can't see the damn bastard.
Squishes.
That is so poetic. The moment you guys all actually stealth.
I mean, I called it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Let me make sure I'm not in the circle one. Yeah, cool. Mine's lower.
Intelligence save.
It's a geek.
It gets a nosebleed. It's achy, breaky brain. And look at that boy. You're just so mean.
I am so mean. Look at me.
Sybil, all done?
Yes.
Dresley, the fucker got closer.
Okay. I still cannot see him because radiant darkness. I can see to here.
It should be
'Cause it's
60.
I should be able to see more than that.
Well, it's kind of like perpetually dark here, but yeah. You can see it up in the sky, though, so. Fuck it.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How far is it away? It's how far in the sky is it?
30 feet, so add 15. 55.
Damn it. Too far for what I was going to try to do.
Dagger.
All right.
You can throw a dagger.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do something funny. You're going to see Dresley start spinning his dagger. Well, then it starts glowing with green energy, and he slashes it, and it shoots a guiding bolt.
Gong.
Damn it.
That'll hit.
That hits, thank God.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a flying creature. Its defense is
good
flying.
damage.
Huh. Oh no. Now it's a bright beacon in the sky, and everybody has advantage against it. Well, the next shot does. All
Tick.
done?
I curse in Sylvan. Take that, you flying fuzzball.
My God.
Durin.
Alright, I am going to run up. Hold on. And I'm going to cast the Produce Flame.
Hell yeah. 11 misses. Wait,
17
17 hits?
Advantage.
For 2. Let's go. Oh,
And
Pyre.
two.
Pyre, it's looking bloodied. All done, Durin?
Yep.
Pyre.
My whole life's been leading to this moment. No, that's I go right here. I'm going to kind of take aim. Gonna kind of aim. Fire.
17 hits.
It'd be really fun if I rolled shit damage. 10.
How do you want to
like-
do this?
Yeah. I fire one shot into the wing. That way it kind of stumbles, and as it kind of hits the, and I will fire another shot into the other wing, and as it hits the ground, kind of skirts like close enough. I just like walk up and I just go, just right in the head.
And as it comes crashing down to the ground, Pyre, you have now just transformed into Slayer of Manticore.
Oh, that's actually a badass name.
We get to go on break.
I
Oh no,
spin
we
the
killed 2 things.
we're back. Where last we left off, the party had successfully navigated their way deeper into the great Midwest, this barren wasteland that is isolated from all things. And while you were traveling, you had your first encounter. This strange creature buried deep within the sands had managed to follow after you all and attack you viciously. After escaping it and managing to slay it, there was another flying adversary who had come closer towards you. If it were not for the quick thinking of Durin's dank cloud to protect you all, perhaps your stumbling and unsure-footedness would have ended with a bit more of you getting pelted by this creature endlessly and then inevitably dying. However, the cloud did at least encourage it to come forward, and as it was doing so, you all gave it a few blasts, and the last person to do so was Pyre, who is now and henceforth going to be referred to as Pyre, Slayer of Manticore.
And Tony.
Slay of Tony. What a name.
Yeah, I killed Tony. What up?
Tony, put the fucking gun down. Tony, oh my god, Tony.
But yes, you see the others, the wall guardians, coming out towards you all, and they seem to be a little haggard from a fight that occurred with all of them, and you notice that Petra is carrying, connected to his backpack, the shield-like head of the Boule.
We should take ours.
If you kill it, it's yours.
Yeah.
Don't take too long, we have to keep moving.
I want to go over. I want to take out a tail spike and a fang from the manticore.
Oh, so you want to roll a perception check to see what you loot from it?
Yes, I do.
Or, sorry, survival. Survival.
Yeah, before I do that, can I collect my poor dog boy, my poor dog man boy?
Yes, you can.
I'll just sling him over my shoulders, like I'll fix him a little bit. This is just annoying that he died or he went down so fast.
Hey,
Upgrades, people.
That would have been you going down. He ate
That's
that
true.
for you.
He did his job. I'm proud of him.
Okay. So, who's going to try to loot the Boule?
I'm just trying to take the head.
Okay.
I will assist
Survival.
Pyre since he doesn't know survival.
All right. Durin, survival. Pyre, survival with advantage.
Now, you see, you look for the fang like this. Oh, that's my average.
Okay. 13, Pyre. You do manage to find one of its fangs that wasn't kind of like destroyed from you guys pelting it with a bunch of shit. It can be fashioned into a dagger or used in magical item creations. It's worth 25 GP.
Nice.
What tool proficiencies do you have, Pyre?
I think the better question is, what tool proficiencies do I not have?
No, I need to know which ones you do have.
Thieves' tools, Tinker's tools, Alchemist supplies, Smith's tools, and flute.
Alchemist. Okay. You would also be able to gather up a vial of the Manticore's blood, which you know can be used as an alchemical component. It's worth 50 GP. Its blood is good for making a potion of poison resistance.
Nice.
Now, Durin, 17. Why, yes, Durin, you do manage to get the Boule's shield-like helmet. So it can be crafted into a shield that would grant the wielder a +1 bonus to AC. They go for about 100 GP raw before they're unfixed. In addition to that, you also get... Oh, roll me a d10.
for?
You see lodged kind of like inside of its mouth. You reach in and you pull out, which to it would have been like a corn piece of kernel stuck in your teeth, but you managed to pull out a small bag. It's a pouch of coins. 30 GP in here.
Oh.
Yeah. They're all kind of like chewed and dented. Alright, you guys done? Oh, you got a manticore as well. Hey, good job.
Yeah, well, you'll catch up to us one day.
Trust me, I'm not worried.
Good.
Let's get going. We have another 4 hours of marching.
Or Petra, whichever one of you.
Yeah.
We were understanding that if you kill one thing, you have to let another one go.
Yeah, you kill one, spare another.
What happens if you don't?
Then you're going to be granting dishonor to Valhalla.
Well, I hope we weren't trying to get into Valhalla.
Oh, that was, if I did that, I don't get a Valhalla? Oh no.
No, now we're not going to be able to connect to Valhalla. Alright, well, you guys are going to have to hunt something down before we start the rite to Tony, and you're going to have to spare it. And do that twice in a row. Two kills, 2 spares then.
So we need to find 2 things, bring them down to a certain point, and then leave them be?
Knock it unconscious. Just don't blow its... He looks over at it. Don't blow its fucking head off.
I didn't blow its head off, I simply put a bullet in between its eyes.
He holds up the head with a giant hole missing.
Well, no, we're gonna come afterwards.
Which head?
The head.
Which one? The manticore head or the bullet head?
The manticore. Didn't you say you walked up and just shoot it in the head?
Yeah, once. This is a pistol.
Yeah, it's still
That
fucking...
kills someone.
That's a giant hole.
Carl, that kills people.
That's not a desert eagle.
Pyre, that kills manticores.
Oh. Oh.
Holy shit. But yeah. Or you scare it to flee or something. Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna have to take note of that. I'll try to scout out anything tonight that we might be able to have you guys go kill. Is there any type of fighting that your group would be most fortuitous against?
What exactly do you
Anything
mean by that?
intelligent. We really confused the shit out of those guys.
What did you ask, Sybil?
I asked, what do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, is there any type of creatures in particular that you would be better at fighting, have a better chance at being able to take down without killing? Are you better with things that fly, things that burrow, things that skulk, things that turn invisible?
We had an issue with the manticore, so maybe something that doesn't.
Okay, so things that don't fly. Got it, cool. Okay. Right. He keeps going. About 4 hours go by. And eventually, you come across this very strange sight. You start to notice all of these plateaus beginning to drop and descend into very dark caverns. These descents you can't really see the bottom of, and once you get up onto one of them, you notice that there's a wooden plank that goes across one of these to the other side, which is about a 40-foot walk. All right, everybody, take off your bags and such.
Okay.
Once bags are off, he's gonna look at you, Dresley. Do you want to be first or last?
Last.
Cool. He taps Petra, and Petra just holds his hands out and walks over the plank of wood 40 feet atop a drop that looks like it don't stop. Then he makes it onto the other side. All right, we're good. All right, Dresley, while everyone else is heading across, you start throwing our shit over to Petra, okay?
All right.
Understood.
Whew. Tossing bags high up into the air, swinging and just tossing them over and over and over. Everyone else? Do any of you have a problem with heights based off of our last encounter with heights?
Oh, absolutely. I'm good with heights.
I thought one of you guys ended up being kind of freaked out by them.
I thought it was definitely not.
Might have been
Bjorn.
Bjorn.
Yeah, it might have been Bjorn or
It was
Barnabas.
Bjorn or Barnabas. No, it definitely wasn't Barnabas. He's proficient in flying mounts. He's been practicing.
Oh, that's fair. Then it was definitely Bjorn.
Yeah, if there's any of you who's cool with it, it's the guy who flies griffins.
Yeah, I had to roll as well, but I'm pretty sure I rolled a nat 20.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. Why would you be afraid of anything?
Exactly.
So,
I'm the fear.
all right, everybody, acrobatics check as you're going across.
I'm going to guide myself.
I'm going to pray to
Did I
myself.
just- oh.
Holmes is going to help every one of you across by
I'm
giving
just
you
going to spider across.
easily done. Holmes will help all of you by talking to you and expressing exactly, hey, make sure you be careful, be calm as you're crossing. Everything's going to be okay. Trust me, this plank has been fortified with magic. You're going to be perfectly fine. Sybil, roll again.
Oh, sure.
I pray to myself and I roll natural 20. That's all I need to do. All I need to do is believe in myself.
You're not a bard.
Or
Yeah.
paladin. Give me
Yeah.
time.
Sybil, 24. Yeah, it's no issue you getting across. Dresley, your turn. Once everyone else is over and you've tossed all of the bags over to Petra, now you have to cross over.
$22.
22. We love 22. Now that everybody's across and over to the other side, Petra is going to pull out a burlap sack, toss into it a bunch of folded pieces of papers, shake it up aggressively, hold it out. Everybody take one. Don't tell anybody what's on it. Don't read it. Keep it shut.
What is this for?
It's important. Take one.
I'll take one.
I will take one.
Oh, mine says Gizmo.
Wow, that's a reference.
But you got it.
I take one as well.
Okay. The others all take one as well. He'll nod his head. All right. Now everybody, walk 10 paces around from everybody else. Keep your mouth shut. Read it in your head at what it says and don't share it with anybody else. Okay? You guys all walk away.
Mm.
1, 5, 6, 7, 9. So, I would like each of you to roll me a d8. Durin, reroll. Durin, reroll.
Come on, 3.
Durin,
Brother.
reroll.
Don't roll an 8?
Roll an 8 again. That'd be really funny.
5. Okay. There we go. Okay. Everybody, you read your messages, what they say. Sybil, you read yours, and it says, I stand tall, but my roots run deeper. Dresley, yours says, the winds of change cannot shift who I am. Durin, yours nope, that was somebody else's. Nope, that was somebody else's. Yours says, the flame within never fades, only grows. And Pyre, I walk with shadows but never lose my path. Okay. I'm going to be staying up all night. I am the one person who's going to be doing this. Okay? I have memorized each of the key phrases, and if you are to put your piece of paper over top of a flame, you will see the proper response to it. Don't do that. Not yet. If you are suspicious that I am not myself, then you tell me your phrase, I will give you your response, and you hold it over the fire to make sure it's the proper response. Everybody, we are sleeping. There are the random occasions of the body snatchers coming in and trying to take over us while we dream and sleep. These phrases are only known to all of you and to me. Okay? So if we become suspicious of you, we are going to ask you to tell us what your phrase is, and you are going to have to tell us immediately. Make sure you memorize it. Now everybody, take your piece of paper, crumble it up, and toss it into the fire.
I will do so.
Yes. Durin, yours was, the flame within never fades, only grows.
Also, aren't we supposed to keep those so we have the answers for if you're not, that?
Good point. Yeah, don't cast it into the fire. Hide it somewhere on you that somebody who wasn't you couldn't find it. I'll put up a tent, and each of you hides it while you're in the tent, and the tent is shut off from everybody else, okay?
I just stick it in my onesie.
In the onesie, like... It has pockets.
It is a pocket.
All right. Everybody else, you have your phrase?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now, if you don't say the proper phrase when you are asked, you are not going to be given a moment to get it. You're going to be asked. And if you can't say it, we're killing you. Don't worry, we're probably just going to knock you unconscious, rough you up a bunch, tie you up, and keep you gagged until we get back over to the wall.
Oh, that's fine. Tyler likes all that stuff.
Why do you assume I'm this weird degenerate and you're the one wearing the onesie?
What's that got to do with anything?
With
I don't know.
sunglasses at night with a cigarette.
I wear my sunglasses at night. So
And
I
you
can
want-
watch you pass by.
What, can you see with those sunglasses on?
Yeah?
Then why do you wear them?
What? Because they look cool.
You can't see.
I can see fine.
All right, guys. We got to take watch orders. I'm staying awake the whole night.
I'm a burger.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Do we?
I'll take one.
I'll take the 2.
Petra, I'll take 3.
I'll take 4.
Oh, I was gonna volunteer, but okay, yeah, that's fine. And also, Dresley, you could take 3, 4. You're
I only need 4 hours of sleep.
yeah, exactly. So you could be 3
Along with
and
the-
4.
Along with the half elf there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, depending which way the half-elf goes, I guess he would be elf or not elf. He goes elf. Elf is just better than human, like in every way possible. All right. Rest up, everybody.
That is the plan.
So, you all get your respective tents, and he does tell you that you have to, like, keep one of the flaps open so he can see if any of you start, you know, trying to find out what your message was before coming out. Everybody, as you go to sleep, I need you all to roll me charisma saving throws.
Gotcha.
Dresley,
Also,
you're immune.
Yeah.
Alright, good thing I've got is +0 to my charisma save. Oh, hey, 11. That's actually not bad. Oh, boy.
Damn it.
God,
Wait,
Silver.
Sybil, do you still have magical resistance?
Yeah, I do.
It's magical.
Can I use lucky?
Yeah, you can.
It's not a crit fail.
There's a severe problem.
11's better than 4.
There's a severe problem when the person with no charisma in the group rolls one of the highest. That's an
Wow.
issue.
It's called RNG.
Maybe I should have still been maxing Paladin, because we clearly need the aura.
Also, for the first minute of my watch, I definitely bring back my poor robot dog boy.
Bork.
I will also be doing something at the beginning of the night before I go to sleep.
What are you doing?
I'll wait for everyone if they want to do something,
Okay.
because I might take a little bit.
Everyone, do you want to do something? Pyre summons his boy.
Yeah, he's back with full health. I'll mend a little bit, and then I'll just keep my watch.
Okay. Pyre's staying up to do his watch. All right, Dresley, are you doing anything before going night-night?
No.
Cool. Durin, anything before you go
No.
night-night?
Not before.
Okay. Sybil, what are you doing?
I am going to cash in my favor to contact my patron.
Your second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't you get bitch slapped about this last time?
Not about this per se. For doing it. As you lay there, calling out a quieted whisper, you watch as the slithering little white snake rolls out of your sleeve. And, like, you're lying down on the bed, and the snake just turns its head to look at you, and then it begins rotating around, and when it does, it kind of shifts into this black snake instead. And it no longer looks at you with that perceptive demeanor that it always has. Now the black version of this is staring at you with a level of condescension that you are familiar with. Yeah.
As this happens, I will prostrate myself as low as I can on the ground in front of the snake. My lord, I bring a request and an opportunity.
It tilts its head to the side, curious, listening.
Who is not in Valhalla, as its family please?
You are going to have to speak up.
Am I still here? Because I think I'm disconnected.
No, you're still here. It's
You're
just
here.
Oh, okay.
you have a tendency to get very quiet towards the end of your sentences, and it breaks off
Yeah,
like
yeah.
halfway through a word.
Yeah. What's the last thing you heard?
Somebody is not in Valhalla. I assumed
Okay.
Tony is what you said.
Tony's soul is not in Valhalla, as his family believes.
The snake shakes its head no. Oh, I watched his death. The screams were beautiful.
I'm sure it was, my lord. We require his soul to bring him back. That is my request, my lord. The opportunity that I present is, if the boy lives, he will be the heir of his family, one of the 4 families that watch the wall. He will be beholden to you if you do this.
You.
Snake? Yes.
The
Well.
ritual will fail.
Of course it will. They have people trained in tradition, not the arcane or spiritual arts, performing it. I
Yes,
was
my lord.
anticipating watching this failure unfold with a little bit of joy. And are you asking me to bring the soul to someplace?
Into this world, my lord.
I cannot. A free soul, I may be able to persuade. A soul indentured to hell, I could make a reasonable deal for. Even a soul placed within limbo, I could achieve and bring forth. But where the soul is, I cannot take. It belongs to another. Now, I am a beneficial god, am I not?
Yes, my lord.
I will gladly tell you where the soul is. But you must do the work. You must find how to corrupt their idiotic attempt at spiritual enlightenment. And you must find a way to beckon the soul from that plane and bring it forth.
Your will be done, my lord.
The circumstance around his death were most unfortunate. You see, for whom you were battling with, they were gifted power and title from a courtless court. They were given the right to be from them. And as they were given the right to be there, they had laid a claim on all the souls that entered into their ritual. His soul, it does not persist within any realm of the dead, but it persists with the Fae. You will have to find a way to corrupt the ritual so that you may gain contact with that said court that his murderer was a part of for that deed. And then you must find a way to beckon them to bring him back. All they must do is relinquish the soul.
I believe I know what to do.
Good. And Sybil, your new physiology, the way you will become, I like it. I believe you will become spectacular. But the imbeciles that still believe in Seth, they believe in the pure gift of Seth, not in the assistance of me. They will bastardize you and abandon you. And as sad as that may be, I'll be here to pick you up. Remember who loves you, who gives your life meaning, and never betray that.
I will remember.
The snake begins flipping back onto its side, and then the white snake is now shown as it slithers back.
I will stand up, exit my tent, and I will go over to Dresley's.
You got a crossbow pointed at all our tents, remember?
You step out, walk out. He looks over at you. You haven't slept yet, have you?
No, I need to talk to Dresley.
Go ahead. Be quiet if you guys are doing any weird stuff.
I will go over to his tent, and
You're going into a face tent. You know, like it's just going to be assumed. It's like, I need to go talk to the head football player. Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Dresley's kind of into your abomination form.
I've earned that shit.
Noted. Dresley, easily manipulated. Continue.
Okay, I go over to Dresley's tent, and since it's open, what's it doing?
Just doing my evening workouts. My one-fingered push-ups.
I
Have
will
you
just
seen
invite.
this scene in The Office where Ryan's trying to do the one-arm push-up to impress Kelly? Sorry. That's just...
I will invite myself in and sit down. Dressy.
Hey, Sybil, come on in, take a seat.
I will, thank you. We need to talk.
I take it this isn't a social visit.
No. There are unfortunate circumstances at play.
Uh-huh.
See? And of course she speaks quietly. This ritual that we're going to perform to bring Tony's soul back will fail.
Why?
Because he died screaming.
Okay.
Luckily, go ahead.
You mortals have found your ways around these rules all the time, though, right? There's got to be more than one way to bring someone back.
Yes. Luckily, I know where his soul is,
Oh, good.
but I need your help.
Oh, no. Why?
Because you're connected to the Feywild.
The Fae has his soul.
More specifically, the coven to which your little witch friend belonged.
A coven of hags has his soul.
Mhm.
Joey,
And-
even though I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
He's not the smartest tool in the shed, but he knows that's not good, right?
Your soul belonging to any Fae is good for the Fae, bad for everyone else.
And hags, and specifically because they're not really courts.
Hags do belong to specific courts. The only ones that don't belong to any court is, well, your family.
Ah,
They are considered the courtless court. The theater.
So, which court was the name? Ivy.
Tim's here.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Hey, Tim.
You're just in time?
Ivy's coven belongs to the Fall Court. Autumn. I like the word fall more. Autumn
Yeah.
feels more like a name.
So that means the Fall Court has pit claim over him. That's not good, Sybil.
I'm sure he's having fun.
I'm sure he's having whatever the Fall Court thinks is fun.
But while we're performing the ritual, I need you to be part of it to draw their attention.
What do you mean, draw their attention?
Well, yes. We will have to convince them to let go of it. First, we need a connection.
Okay. Even, I lower my voice because I'm trying. I'm like, this is not good. Even if I can get a member of the court's attention, especially the fall courts, one, they hate me and my family. Two, we have nothing worth a mortal soul to offer in exchange.
Well, we need him back. So what do you suggest?
Do I know anything about the Fall specifically, about their tendencies?
Oh, roll me a history check.
One of the things I did not put this into. That's an 18 total.
Very impressive. Yeah. The Fall Court is most notably, in some parts, much more kind than the other courts, but their darker components gets far darker than any other court can. They are both the ebbs and flows of the celebration of fall. It's about giving, it's about trickery, fun-loving, and things like that, but it's also about deceiving and murdering and catching things. It's a very stark contrast. However, the Fall Court does have one particular thing that you would be aware of with all of them, which may work out for you. The Green Man is one of the leaders of the Fall Court, and you have one of his clergy's chosen members in your traveling party. Pyre.
Okay.
I knew secretly he was one of us. I didn't know he outranked me in the church, but you know, whatever.
Here, let me put you back on the atmospheric map.
With that 18, how would they feel about murdering one of their court members and imprisoning another?
How would who feel?
The Fall Court.
Eh.
Would they?
Oh,
give
how
a
would they
shit?
feel about you doing that?
Yeah.
Poorly. They would feel passionately, aggressively. Depending on why, murderously, or sarcastically and funnily.
If we, like, with Barnabas acting as liaison to get Green Man on our side and potentially offering the freeing of a hag of their court, with that 18, would that be enough of a soul?
So, firstly, the court can order the hags to do anything, but courts don't usually order covens to do things. A coven of hags are usually left to their own devices of what they want to achieve. So, there's two things that you need to be aware of. One, you need to get the hags on board with the deal, because they're the ones who own the soul. The court cannot force the hags to relinquish the soul. And secondly, if you're going to be fucking with the Fall Court at all, you are going to need a powerful representative to allow, especially you, access to be there. Mortals, they're more than happy to let mortals wander around and die. That's fine. But Someone who belongs to the theater? That's different. And of course, you never have to engage with the court if you don't want to. Dealing with the court is far more dangerous than dealing with a coven of hags.
Okay, so best course of action. All right, back into brain. Okay. Good news. We might not have to deal with the court at all. Mostly. The Green Barnabas worships Green Man. And he is a pretty mid to high ranking member of Autumn.
No, he's one of the named court members.
So he's high.
There's king, there's queen, there's usually barons, there's lords. He's among the barons and lords.
One of the highest ranking of the Fall Court. So Barnabas' connection might get us his attention. And through him, we can get audience with the Coven of Hags. Because they're the ones that have ownership. We still have Ivy's mother back in Spellington. I think it's been 3 months. Do we know if she's still there or not?
Oh, she was still there the night where everything went down, which was like 4 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, his
Okay,
body's still...
my brain moved time.
Is she that coven?
Yes.
She is. Yeah, she's Ivy's mother, so she is directly in that coven. Because that's how hags are weird. It's either sisters or children.
Yeah.
Right. So I've been studying. We're doing this because they have Tony's soul, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah, right now Sybil just did a thing and she's trying to talk to me about like Fae bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Because we're being hush-hush because we don't want the other guys to know.
Yeah. Sybil called in a favor to, well, to help initially, but her god couldn't get the soul because Fae owned the soul. So instead, the god gave you the information of who owns the soul. So you have to deal with it. Very benevolent god, some may say. Actually, no, she says beneficial. Not really benevolent. Yeah.
They will hate me. So, possibly, if we let Ivy's mom go, we might, as an offer, we might be able to get Tony's soul free. Might.
That all you have?
I have. You're asking about how to make a deal with hags.
I am.
Hags don't even listen to the rest of the court. Like, even if the king of Fall ordered them to release his soul, they could just flip him the bird.
I understand.
Sybil, you hear a tickle behind your ear where your snake whispers, "They sound weak. Maybe them eventually."
Sybil smiles a little bit out of nowhere.
And get this, and I don't know what magic bullshit you did, but let me get this to you straight. Hags are like elves when it comes to your magic shit, but better. And if you fuck up, they'll take it as an insult. Just keep that in mind before you try to do any of your whatever to try to influence the deal.
Yeah. Do you have anything else?
Green Man, Hag Coven. Probably don't mention we killed Ivy. They might not like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Well, thank you, Drisley. Couldn't have done this without you. And I'll stand up and leave the tent, and I'm going to go over towards Barnabas' tent.
Holmes watches you as you leave, and busy night.
Always.
Now you head over to Barnabas' tent.
I will once again invite myself in and sit down.
Barnabas, you were just beginning to fall asleep?
Barnabas.
Sybil. Courteous as always. What can I do for you?
I figured out how to get Tony's soul back.
All right, that's promising.
Once we're conducting the ritual, we will need to I need you to contact the Green Man. And through him, we need to come into contact with the Coven of Hags to which Ivy belonged. They have Tony's soul.
Guess it makes sense that they have his soul to some extent. I mean, I don't think the Green Man's going to interfere enough to take the soul from them, if that's what you're asking.
No. If he's able to put us in contact with the Coven, we will make a deal with them. Tony's soul in exchange for the freedom of Ivy's mother.
Hmm. But we don't have Ivy's mother.
Do we know where she is?
True. But do you think they're going to accept that trade without having Ivy's mother free already? If we try to get them to accept this trade on a promise that we will free Ivy's mother,
If we free Ivy's mother before we make the deal, they will simply reject it because she's already free.
True. But I think they're probably going to want some sort of insurance that they get some sort of payment if we don't free.
Do either of you speak Sylvan?
It's on my list of electives, but I did the mounted combat instead.
I do not have soul.
Yeah, only Dresley would know anything about this whole, like, how to make a Fey deal.
I greatly know that it's a gap in my education, and I'm very angry at my mother for not teaching me Sylvan. But she did not.
Why would she teach you Sylvan? You're worshiping a god.
But the god speaks in Sylvan.
Yeah, but you have to just follow the religion. You don't have to know anything.
Also, you're the only person your gods talk to ever.
Yes, I know.
So they don't know he speaks Sylvan.
Supposedly.
As far as I know.
No, supposedly he spoke to his god. Nobody has proof.
Oh. Oh, that's right. My mom didn't believe me.
No.
She gaslit me about it.
Yeah.
If they demand some sort of guarantee, I have an idea for that as well.
Is there any... Oh, go ahead.
We know someone they hate.
Who do they hate?
Dresley.
Oh, so we offer him Dresley if we can't come through on the hag release?
Yes. And once the deal is made, We discussed this with... Oh my god, I just forgot his name.
Oh, Chant?
No.
Oh.
Guildarts. Dresley.
Guildarts.
Okay.
Yes, Guildarts. Guildarts. We speak to Guildarts.
Same Darren.
We tell him what's happened. And I'm sure he will do anything in his power to make sure that Tony gets back.
I love how she said, we have someone we can offer up. And two people instinctually went, yes, Guildarts. Yes, I agree.
So, do I know, is there any history, ritual, anything within my religion to use the green man as a conduit to contact a Fey spirit? Or any religious symbol to contact a Fey spirit?
Ooh, roll me a religion check.
So what we want to do is we want to contact the Green Man, and then we want to tell the Green Man to put us in contact with the cop.
Yeah, you
Right.
want him to make a three-way
Yeah.
call so you can get in
Right.
contact.
Pretty much.
I'm just trying to think if I know of any ritual that does a three-way call.
Yeah,
Do I
yeah.
know the three-way call ritual?
Religion check.
I will definitely pray for guidance first. And no, I do not.
For the
Do I have a reroll?
I don't give them out freely. Humans
Right.
get them. People with the lucky feet get them. Bards hand them out. People with the cooking feet hand them out. Or the performer feet, that one. Yeah.
I have two.
The lucky feet doesn't give her rolls anymore.
It gives
It's
advantage
advantage.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna burn one from Goose. I'm gonna honk
Let's go.
because I really want to save Tony, and I really want to have a conversation where I get to offer up Dresley as consolation prize.
Yes.
That's much better.
Okay. You must go to a location that is so remote from civilization that you have no sight of light pollution, where the air is free, where the grass is untamed, and where life persists in its most natural habitat. Ideally, a grove or a forest, or an area with abundant plant life. However, you're not going to be able to find any of that nearby. The best you can do is there is no light pollution out here at all. You are in the barren wasteland known as the Midwest. So, in such a location, you must plant a seed that comes from a very old tree in enriched soil. Since you don't have that either, stone is your next best option. You need to find a small stone that has crystals imbued into it. And that may be able to be a step for your ritual to call forth to him. If only you knew somebody who was good with stone.
All right, Sybil, I need a stone speckled with crystals as the tertiary option of offerings, since the first two aren't available here.
Then find one.
Do I look like I know anything about finding stones?
Says the Earth Ganassi.
Do you want me to answer that?
All right, fine. Durin can help. He's a dwarf. Don't they all live in stones?
Well, he lives stoned.
Close enough.
It's a trap. So, you guys walk out of your tents.
Yeah, then we head to Durin's.
You guys walk out. Holmes looks at you just like, are you guys gonna fucking sleep tonight?
Yes, are you?
No, I already told you. I'm watching.
The whole night?
Oh, yeah, you weren't here for that. Yeah, there's body snatchers that can take over you while you're sleeping, so he's staying up as the one person who knows all key phrases that each of you secretly got. Roll me a D8. Roll it again.
Oh my god.
Actually, I can make this much easier. Roll a D4. There's only 4 that people... Oh, wait, that's fine. No mask can hide the truth in my eyes. That's your code phrase for him to know you weren't body snatched.
No mask can hide the truth in my eyes.
Correct. Everybody got a different phrase. And only he knows all of them.
Hmm.
But he's staying
Fancy.
awake, so he can't have, be snatched while sleeping. So, you guys head over to Durin's now. Durin, you've been sleeping.
Well, I'm with Sybil, so that means I don't need to be cognizant of other people, so I'm just going to walk into his tent.
I was gonna walk in anyway.
I know you
myself
would.
So, you guys look at Durin lying there with his onesie, unzipped a little bit. And, God, what's your hamster's name again?
Harvey.
Harvey just, cradled up in his beard.
I scream into Durin's mind.
Ah, what the fuck?
Harvey immediately catches on fire.
Need to put that out.
Yeah.
Just go pat
No,
his feet.
bad place, bad place.
One day that bitch is gonna fucking get it. And he crawls back and goes back to sleep.
Durin,
What? What's going on?
Barnabas needs your help with something.
Okay.
I need some of that dwarven stone intuition. I need to find the nicest stone we can find that's imbued with crystals.
I'm assuming we're camping on some sort of solid ground.
Yes.
I put my hand on the ground and see if I see anything within 60 feet.
Not within 60 feet, no.
Damn it.
Actually, wait. What are the odds of that? I'll say perception check DC 22. We love 22.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
use
pray for guidance for Durin.
and I'm gonna use lucky.
Let's go.
25.
Yeah, it's right underneath where Dresley's tent is. Right next to you.
It's right under Dresley's pillow. Weird.
Perfect. Durin, way to knock that out of the park.
Hey.
All right, Sybil.
25.
Durin's tent? Or Dresley's tent?
Durin, guide the way.
Okay. I get up with them. Zip up my onesie.
You step out, and immediately Holmes raises his crossbow at you and wiggles for you to walk forward.
Oh, the flame within never fades, only grows.
He'll put back down his crossbow.
We like to sleep in a big puddle.
Yeah.
Whatever.
As we're heading over, actually, she's not going to say anything. Fuck it.
I mean, at this point, you're getting an orgy.
And
Oh, it's a
And you
cuddle
go-
puddle.
God damn it. It's a cut. Yeah, you can just cuddle, dude. No, wait,
It's
he's
a
a
cuddle
fae.
pedal.
No. Oh.
Hey, Holmes is the one assuming she's sleeping with everyone.
Yeah, of course. So yeah,
Have you talked to Dresley already about this? I'm assuming he's still awake.
I did. He doesn't know about the last part, obviously.
Well, yeah. That makes sense.
hey, Dresley, everybody just walks into your fucking tent.
Except for Pyre. Pyre's still asleep, apparently.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Pyre gets to sleep. I don't know if that's a good
Yeah, Pyre,
good
you're the
Pyre,
only
poor
one
Pyre.
getting a long rest, okay? Like,
I'm over here just like, great. I'm so glad I'm not part of some stupid fucking Fey politics. Thank God.
Should we suck Pyre into this, Sybil, just to be, fair to everybody?
I have a gun.
I need one of those.
I'm fine with being interrupted in the middle of the night.
Good.
But guys, I still need 4 hours of sleep.
I still need 12.
This
Well,
is important.
I need a stone, and according to Durin, there's one under your bed.
No pillow. I kick over his pillow and just pull it out of the ground.
well, no, it's like 5 feet in the dirt. You're gonna have to like get a shovel. Do any of you have a shovel?
I have a
Or any
crowbar I
skeleton
can
with
use
earth.
as a shovel.
Do you have like something earth, mold earth?
You guys went to the
Earth
city
tremor.
to buy supplies.
Didn't know we were gonna have to dig a hole.
Wait, didn't we get an explorer's pack? Doesn't that have a shovel?
That's up to you to know. I don't fucking know.
I don't think it does. It didn't out of the list of things that I took down out of it.
Durin, do you have move earth by any chance?
No.
Darren, can you turn into something that burrows?
Ah, and I'm gonna turn into. What do I see before that would be able to burrow? Like, I don't know, like a little, like, mole, kinda.
A little more?
They're usually little. I wasn't specifying.
Regular mole.
Durin, mole, do. So you start digging as a
Mole in a shark onesie. He's a land shark.
you start digging through as the mole. Yeah, it's going to take you like 30 minutes for you to dig 5 feet in a wide enough area to get this slab of earth that has gems in it. Or crystals, sorry. Gems are valuable. Crystals are valuable because...
Only valuable to white women.
Yeah.
As he starts doing that, Sybil goes, well, my part is done. I'm going to sleep. Get this down.
I give her mole stink eye.
I go back to my tent.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, you end up digging it up.
Yeah.
Congratulations, it is dug up. Barnabas, you look at it, and I mean, like, this is the first time you guys have ever had blind luck on your side. Really. You have the worst teacher at the worst school with some of the worst teachers and educators at the school. Aside from yours is pretty awesome, Barnabas. Like, you've had
Who of us
shit luck.
died?
Yeah, y'all have had some shit luck, and this is the first thing to show your luck is turning around.
And it's
Other-
all thanks to me.
Durin. But
Yeah. Let's.
Who sent him to
Respect
do
the
that,
fee.
huh?
lucky, yup. Your guys'
All
luck
right.
is turning around. But yeah.
All right, well, thanks both of you. I guess I'll go perform a ritual.
Alright, I'm going to bed again.
So you go into your tent. You place your hands on either side of the slab. Barnabas, roll me an insight check or history, either one.
I have neither.
Your call. The green man doesn't speak common. You need somebody
Yeah.
with Sylvan to translate for you.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. All right. I'll go back into Dressley's
across
tent.
homes.
Woken up for the third time.
So Tresley, Barnabas walks into your tent.
Okay, at this point, you guys need to hire me a hooker.
I'll try and find one when we get back to town.
Thank you.
You guys know one already, unfortunately.
No,
she
we
was a
know
stripper. She's a
we
stripper.
know
Sorry,
she's a stripper.
completely different. I apologize.
So that's a good question. Do I still have my amorphous ability to mate with everything in the mortal plane?
No, you're not that powerful enough of a fae.
Damn it! So it has
You
to be
get that
human.
when you're
Okay.
18.
Hey man, that's only like what 3-4 years from now.
Yeah. So yeah, Barnabas.
I'm
you
gonna
go-
need your help translating. I don't speak Sylvan.
Okay, just keep in mind, he does not like me.
Well, but why should he be any different than anybody else?
Damn.
I could say no. And
Oh,
just-
come on. We're all doing this for Tony.
Yeah. But I don't have to help you later. All right.
So, you take the slab, you place it down in front of you, you pull out a little bit of incense that you have and start lighting it, wafting it through the tent, letting it smoke and fill the air. And then you begin saying an incantation that you have no earthly idea what you are saying. You're just reciting Sylvan as you were trained to. And Dresley, he is saying, Adowe, green man, tall guardian, hear me, over and over again.
No one ever said what I knew was fancy.
Well, in Sylvan, it sounds majestic and beautiful and pure. And when you say
But
it
what you
in-
understand, it's Piglet.
Yeah. What you're really saying is, hey, dude, you listening?
You up?
Yeah. And after he does this incantation for about
You rock,
10
who's this?
minutes, you watch as all of the crystals begin growing this faint green color as they begin to shift and then shatter simultaneously. As that happens, you see the backside of this rock smoothed over completely, and there's the reflection of the green man standing tall and lurching over top of something else he is peering at you through equally.
Oh, we're getting a music change.
Yeah, you are.
That weird one with nature song from Balto 2.
This one, I believe. Yeah. The green man looks at you through the tab. You can sense the gesturing of the head, though the monstrous size of the individual is completely incomprehensible of anything, but you can sense his attention drawn to you, Dresley. And he seems to be listening.
My lord of soil and grain, I beseech thee for aid. My companion Dresley will translate, for I am lowly and unworthy and do not speak your tongue, but he does. A companion of ours has had his soul taken and is being held hostage by a coven of hags in your court.
Dresley, you understand him saying, "How dare one born to worship me and to serve nature refer to themselves as lowly. Ignoring everything else he said.
He says, stop beating yourself up. You worship him. You're a good guy.
No self-depreciation. Good to know.
Yeah, which is contradicting your religion, by the way.
Well, what doesn't surprise me? At this point.
Barnabas is just going to be Joan of Arc. He's going to be burned at the stake.
Yes. I'm going to bring my religion crashing down under a new head.
Hell yeah, we like that.
Yeah.
We wish to negotiate with the Coven for the release of our companion's soul. And I ask thee for your help in communicating with this Coven from where we are to where they are.
You ask me for favor, yet the fires of industry burn and defile my land.
I know.
Hey, hold on. I haven't translated
Oh.
yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're right. Sorry.
He says we have balls asking for a favor when his land is still on fire.
I know I have failed you in the task that you have given me. I promise upon all that I have, all that I will be, that once we are finished here, I will do everything I can to, at whatever cost it is to me, to resolve the situation at the Grove. Whatever cost it is to myself or my family.
Ooh, that's a big ask there, Barnabas.
It's a big promise.
Yeah. Roll me a persuasion roll.
I probably can't get guidance. since
I
I'm
will
actually talking
guide
to
him because it doesn't come from the Green Man.
Yeah, you're
Sim-
concentrating on talking to your god.
Yes.
Session advantage?
Oh. No, we don't give those out anymore. Remember the new system?
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Right,
right.
we-
You want
we-
advantage?
we-
Do it the old-fashioned way. Be a human.
Yeah, we have to make Joey laugh with funny instances of skin jerky.
Oh, I wish I was still a noble and had training in persuasion, but
Yeah. Tisk tisk.
oh, that was
that
gonna
was
be
almost
a
a
20.
20.
All right, no,
Yeah.
I'm
What?
just gonna keep burning them. I got one more from
Let's
Goose.
go.
Honk!
Yeah,
Thank you, Goose.
Thank you, Goose. You really came through last time.
Remember, the D4 stays the same, so it's still +4.
Okay. Oh, so
12.
12.
Dresley, he's not articulating himself perfectly. Performance check. So
Oh,
you're
I-
translating both ways.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he doesn't understand. I can't tell if he understands me or not.
Yeah,
I'm
because he
sure
kind of
he
just
does,
barks what he wants at you, and
He just yells at me a lot.
yeah,
Okay. Guidance myself, I guess.
yeah.
That's 22.
Let's go. We love 22.
Nice.
Misukata Husef.
Shut up.
That was good. That was good. The burning of industry must be stopped before spring's renewal. I will become too weak against spring's life to stave off their advancement. Before the first day of spring, You must destroy the machines.
We have until the first day of spring to fix what's going on with your grove.
If you fail, my trees will grow too tall to stand. My vines will lash and grasp at the throats of your family. You and all of them will be buried in my soil and feed the next crops.
And if we fail, the covenant with your family is broken, and he will kill all of you and everyone on your land.
I understand. And I agree. What's 75,000 people? Or however many hundreds
Hey,
of
man.
thousands that live on my land.
What's that old expression? Walk tall with a big stick?
Walk tall or
Carry a big
Carry a big stick?
softly and carry a big stick.
there you go. That's what it is.
Which clan of coven do you need?
Do I actually know Ivy's coven's name?
What's her last name?
Riot.
Riot. Yeah.
I say riot in Sylvan, whichever that translates into.
Same word, riot.
That makes
Of
sense.
course
It's
it
an
is.
easy enough. Yeah, it comes from Sylvan dialect. Who invented the first riots? The Fae. Guillotine, riots. That's all Fae.
Dude, I cannot wait to learn about the 60s in this universe, man. It must have been full Fae invasion.
Yeah, pretty much.
So wait, Dressley's French.
Yeah.
Oui, mademoiselle.
That's why no one likes him.
That's why he always loses.
No belief in you, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, man, once I hit 18, I'm going to jump up to like 6.
18?
Hey, man, Fae live long lives. Our maturity goes... Wait, once I hit maturity, I'm going to be taller than all you bitches.
Oh, you mean
Anyways.
age 18, not level 18. I thought you meant level.
Oh, that's much
Me.
different. Yeah.
Might not be that different.
By the time you hit level 18, you're probably going to be definitely above 10. Like,
If we live that long.
the Riot Coven. They tried to make dealings with the Covenless. They wished to intrude upon your land, your world, thanks to the apprehension of one of theirs. Our court did not relinquish them from fall. Yet one of them has gone missing and unreturned after one of their matrons were captured. Do you know of this Ivy who is missing?
Go ahead, Dresley.
Yeah, we killed that bitch.
The one known as Ivy Riot was manipulated by a third party when their mother was sent to our city, and his soul has been ripped asunder by their own magic. I have not lied.
No, you haven't. The soul yet lives. The body yet destroyed. The soul is trapped, unable to return to the wilds. I will convey this information to them. You, Dresley, must navigate the dealing amongst Fae. Barnabas has not been trained in the ways of cunning or Sylvan. You will not allow one under my grove to fall to trickery. If you fail this. You feel like he's leaning very, very close to the crystal now, and it's kind of scaring you a little bit. The theater will be buried next.
I understand,
And,
Lord of Fall.
and you were
Till
fully
this deal,
Go ahead.
until this deal is done, I will make sure Barnabas falls not to any Fey machinations.
And you are fully aware that the Green Man is rumored to have once been a god who chose to become a court member.
So which is it? Was he Fey or was he a god?
There's rumors on both sides. I mean, you'd have to ask him.
Oh, jeez.
Go ahead, ask. He seems chatty. I'm sure he won't mind talking about it.
Dude, I'm already having to play a freaking negotiator to you.
What do you say?
You two
And
have been going
I
back
am
and forth for a few minutes now.
There's been a lot of talking.
I am going to have to be the mediator between you and the hags to make sure you don't fall for any of their tricks. So don't agree to anything without confirming with me.
If the Green Man wills it, I will abide.
It is disgusting the straying that my teachings have done. So blindly obedient. No self-will.
He says you have no...
Go on.
Sorry, could you repeat that last part? I didn't hear it.
He said it's so disturbing.
He says it's disturbing you don't have a spine. And to be fair, I've met his mother. Apparently, this is what... You have not talked to anyone, so they have no idea that you speak Sylvan anymore.
None of the others are worthy to speak to. Only he and his sister.
Congratulations, Barnabas. You and your sister are the new popes.
Oh, I am going to go out on a limb and guess he's talking about Rosalie and not...
The small
The
one,
Green
right?
Man told me to.
Yeah, that one. The one who has a Green Man doll from the Green Man. Oh, I've got to hit the books hard when we get back on this whole Sylvan thing. And I...
Remember, we got like, what, 3-4 months till spring?
No, oh no, don't get me wrong. That is number one priority after Tony is destroying all the machinery. Number 2 is learning Sylvan so I can talk to my god myself.
I mean, you guys have
And-
4 months.
That was a rough estimate. I don't remember what month we're in.
October.
October, yeah.
November,
It's
December.
the end of October right now, according to the calendar I've been keeping. I
So November, December. When's the first of spring?
March.
May?
March.
March or April, one of those two.
Yeah, we have literally 4.5 months.
Yeah, that's plenty of time.
Inside, Barnabas is very conflicted over the fact that what he just heard from the Green Man really kind of leans up with what Guildarts has been trying to teach, and he's not really sure how that sits with him.
Suck it. Your
Gildarts was right.
Gildarts is right about something? Oh,
Fuck.
Don't tell him.
Gildarts would have made me a better cleric. If I just would have listened to him. God, talk about crisis of faith.
You.
All right. So you're.
Hush, Barnabas.
The two
He
of
speaks.
you shall slumber close to one another. In your fey realm, your dreamscape, I will draw Barnabas there, and I will bring with me the Riot Twins.
Oh, right, because the moms.
There, you will converse. But I am not allowed in another court or even a courtless person's dreamscape.
Right, because I have to be the mediator. It has to be in mine. Great. Well, you're bunking here tonight, Barnabas. Would you like right spoon or left?
I'm a little spoon.
You're a big little spoon. Okay.
I don't check. I think you're taller than I am.
I'm 5'5".
I'm 5'4". You're an inch taller than me.
Hey.
It's only Sybil that's freakishly tall.
Fucking shorties over
You,
here.
you got puberty early, honey.
Shouties like a mem.
She's 5'9".
Alrighty. Then sleepy time?
Yeah.
Finally. No, just. So, the two of you end up going to sleep. Turn that off. Where is the riot music?
Let's start a riot. Riot. Is that what it is?
Close. Wait, where is it? Where is it?
Oh, what's up? I can't remember freaking Enter the Sandman. I can't remember the lyrics.
Exit right.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word.
Never mind that noise you heard.
Alright, there goes my monetization. Wait, it wasn't that. What the fuck? Where did the music go? Fuck it, we're gonna do this one. Oh, I had something for them.
Just relax now. It's bedtime.
So, as you are sleeping. Actually, wait, what am I doing? This is stupid.
Oh, mama. You have such nice looking hags.
Thank you. There's no reason, like, why would a hag be ugly? You don't trust ugly people.
Well, that's the joke, is because they all base them on Baba Yaga.
Yeah, but she's old-fashioned. We're in the new era. If you're gonna be manipulating people, be a, like, hot person.
Well, the ugly appearance is their true form, but whenever they're doing something, they do disguise themselves as hot women.
Yes.
It's much easier with the halo effect.
So, yes.
That 2 beers before or 2 beers after?
Dresley,
After.
what does your dreamscape look like in the area you bring Barnabas into?
Oh, fuck. Remind me what Dreamscape's supposed to
It is
present?
supposed to be a fundamental area of your mind and memory, connected and very closely kept to something that is dear to you. So the visual location is a place that Dresley would have a connection to.
What does the inside of your mind look like?
Yeah.
You see a stone walkway leading through an archway with a fountain in the center, expanding to a lush garden. All manner of plants, tropical, arctic, of all varieties of bloom that shouldn't exist at the same time. And you see a small table and a little bench next, pressing against the fountain. Would there be any like silhouettes of memories here?
Only if you choose to have them there. You're a full-blooded elf. You can control your dreamscape and dismiss whatever you want.
I will say, when you first look at the bench, you notice the outline of a woman, and then the outline dissipates.
Where are we, Dresley?
Welcome to my family's garden.
It's nice.
One last detail, when the garden ends, you see giant walls going up to what appears to be infinity.
You guys keep yourself in like a compound?
No. And I walk ahead.
So, as you walk ahead, you see that there's this twisting vine that stretches up out of nowhere, and two girls that look identical, because they're twins, step out. As the two of them look around, they look over at you, Dresley. Wow. Really lame dreamscape, dude. Seriously. Like, you couldn't add any extra pizzazz or anything to it. Yeah, seriously. This is really lame and boring.
Well, I didn't invite you here to talk about my interior decorating skills, ladies.
You can refer to me as Violet, and you can refer to me as Rose. You can tell that they are significantly older than Ivy. So,
Are they speaking Common or are they speaking Sylvan?
Common.
Okay.
So, we heard from the Green Man that apparently you guys know where my sister is.
And your mother.
Speak.
We're not giving that for free.
You really think that you can oppose the Great Riot Coven?
I don't know. I mean, you're missing. Will we have to? Once word gets out that you're down half your coven. I'm sure you've made a lot of enemies that would love the chance to take you two down.
They start whispering to one another. Both of you can roll perception checks.
Since it's my dreamscape, do I get advantage?
Sure. You fathom a way for it to echo louder to you.
21.
Okay. Barnabas something oil company. Something. Dresley. He has a point. The oil company is starting to fight back a little bit. Yeah. It'd be bad if they found out we weren't as strong as we were. They're still really pissed off about, that was funny. Yeah, who thought that it made such a big explosion? I know, wasn't it? It's so funny. Ah, so many dead. Fine. What deal do you want?
You are in possession of a mortal soul that came into your hands rather recently.
Are you talking about Sneaky?
Half elf, yes.
Yeah.
Sir Antonius Prize.
Don't say.
What?
We already have his name.
Oh,
They have a
right.
soul.
Own his soul. We have his name.
I forgot. It's been a minute, all right?
Oh, jeez, why do we always have to deal with the kids? Honestly, it's kind of annoying. I like manipulating older people. Yeah. Oh. Well. But yes, we have Sneaky.
We are prepared. In exchange for releasing his soul, we are prepared to inform you of the whereabouts of your sister and your mother.
No deal. We're aware of where our mother is. We just can't get to her. And as for where our sister is, well, that's a good bargaining chip, but I mean, in all honesty, if we're able to get our mother, then we'll be able to get our sister no problem either.
Oh, you would think. I'm afraid she's a little indisposed.
Are you torturing my sister?
Which one said that?
Violet.
Madam Violet, I'm appalled you would think such a young Fae would torture an old classmate. Without dinner first?
They both chuckle a little bit. So how about this? You promise to release her either by releasing our mother or by working with us to help us release her. And you tell us where our sister is, or we don't have any deals to make.
I will agree. We will tell you where your sister is, and we will work to have your mother released to you.
Either with us, or you release her yourself. Before the knighting of the prom king at your school.
What day is that, Barnabas?
When's prom?
May.
Yeah. After our other responsibility.
By my hand or proxy in my name.
And in return, we will free the soul of Sneaky, Antonius, whatever, Prize, whatever. But
Can
you're
I,
still
like-
going to have to get his body. We don't have that.
Fine. Can I, this seems going too easy. Can I, insight this?
Yeah, go ahead.
8 or 12. There.
The way things are worded, you're starting to think they might just be desperate, which is why they're working so easily to get this resolved. Based off of your 11. Which you guys are still only level 4.
Yeah.
11's not horrible.
Can I
Right.
roll insight as well? Just
Yes, you
because
can.
I'm supposed to be learning from this and the great and powerful Tresley, the negotiator.
Yeah, he's starting to get
Hey,
confident.
Hey,
as
this
you're-
is the smoothest Fey deal you'll probably ever see in your life.
I know. See, I gotta learn from it.
Barnabas, the way
20.
they worded that is if you cannot release their mother, post haste, not saying you don't have the opportunity to work for it, but if you can't go there and release her, that you are going to work with them tirelessly to release her.
So they're saying if we can't immediately release her,
Not
if we can't
not
By the time-
immediately, not saying like
Oh.
you have to leave right now and do it. They're saying when you attempt to release her, if you can't do it that time, that shot,
Oh, okay.
then you have to work with them, which leaves a lot of room for fuckery, especially since you know a Fae was released on campus and some shit happened because of that.
So, Dresley, just to make sure I'm understanding this correctly, are what they suggesting is that we get one shot to free her on our own, or we have to work with them directly to accomplish this?
What I'm understanding is that at our earliest availability, if we are given the opportunity, we must act.
Ah,
Is that correct, ladies?
That is your understanding. And you know that's about as best of an answer you'll ever get from another Fae.
Yeah.
If it's true or not, they never tell you.
I'm trying to think of something to weasel out as well as this. Just out of curiosity, when you retrieved Antonius's soul,
Yeah.
did you notice that's how someone has been messing with it?
Yeah. And we know what. We let them keep their little spell on him. It honestly makes it much more entertaining for us to go hunting him.
So, you're sharing his custody.
No, the spell stays. It's just a curse. And curses
Right,
can be
but-
fun.
Right, but if it was your curse, then you wouldn't have to ask permission.
Violet just shakes her head. We couldn't make a curse that powerful. And immediately Rose punches her in the shoulder. Ow. Shit. Do we have a deal or not?
One last thing. I would like a title to the one who put that who owns that curse.
A title will be given to you the moment our mother is free.
Acceptable.
They walk forward, shake your hands, both of you. Congratulations, Barnabas. Achievement unlocked. You made your first Fae deal. Could have gone worse.
Oh hell yeah! I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I pushed for a name, and I'm glad I didn't try to push for anything else.
Yeah.
That could have.
Oh, you didn't ask for a name. You asked for a title. Anyways,
Right, because they're not going to give me a title, or they're not going to give me a name that would possibly endanger them.
We didn't even have to offer you up.
yeah.
I know. I was
All right, now here's the fun part. I have to give them what they paid for. Or actually, no, they have to pull his soul and release it. Then I will give them what they paid for, because his soul has to be first.
Yep. His soul. They twist their finger in the air, and you see there's a brief image of Tony just like flying through the air. Oh, god damn it. Where am I going this time? Oh, that's so unfortunate. Is that Barnabas? And then he just disappears.
Awesome. Your mother is being held by the Spellington Police Department. She was sent there against her will by a third party we're investigating. Your sister, her soul is currently bound into her own magic when she decided to make a ruckus at our school when she was trying to turn everything into plants.
Wait, she was really doing that spell?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, when did you teach her how to do that? I didn't fucking teach her how to do that. Mom wouldn't have taught her How the fuck does she know how to do that? I
Well,
swear, these
possibly
kids
the
are getting
third party.
ridiculous.
Because someone told her where her mother was.
Right. They both walk over to you and lean down. And I believe we know who those somebodies are. The court list, right? Yeah, if I remember correctly, there was that douchebag in the wide brim hat. What was his name again?
Twiddleleaf.
Yeah. Thanks for confirming it. It is Twiddleleaf.
That's a freebie. I have no love. In fact, I might reach out to you, your coven, next time when I make my homecoming. Sure to be a nice little party.
We will see. Anyways, the soul's free. It's probably somewhere in limbo.
And our business is adjourned.
All right, let's get out of this place. And the two of them have this wrapping of vines that grasp them and send them flying. Around this point, Dresley, you're waking up because it's been 4 hours in the dreamscape. Well, 4 hours in the real world, not the dreamscape. So Barnabas is getting ejected back into his own dreamscape. And just like that, I think that's where we're going to end the session this week. When we come back next week, hopefully you guys can find out anything about the ritual so you know how to fuck with it to bring someone back from limbo. We'll see you next week.